Hi everyone. So I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that I just thought about. It's been a long year. A lot of people are tired. Um, and once again, as you come to the end of the year, you want to take a stock of how the year went, God's promises for the year, and all of those things. And I just wanted to just remind you that do you know that the devil can't do anything about what God has promised you? The devil cannot take away what God has said is yours. There's nothing he can do that will take away what God has said is yours. But what the devil will do is he'll give you a sideshow. He will try to distract you. He will try to frustrate you. He will bring situations in your life that will try to frustrate you, that will try to just get you in a place where you make decisions that will remove you from a position of being able to receive what God has already said is yours. He will bring situations that will make you self-sabotage what God has already said is yours. Because remember, the devil cannot touch what God has already said, because God is God. He's sovereign. He is the great I am. He is the mighty God most high. So what God says is yours. What God has put together for you, the plan that God has for you does not change. And the devil cannot touch it. Never forget that. He can't touch it. But what he can do is work on you. He can frustrate you. He can bring people to annoy you. He can bring situations to tempt you, to get you distracted so that you're not able to take or fully experience or accept or appropriate what God has already said is yours. So in between, when God made the promise and you actually receiving the promise, in between, the devil will try to do stuff to make sure that when the time comes, the appointed time for God's promise to come to manifest, to come to fruition, you're not in a position to be able to receive the promise. You are too messed up to be able to see the promise. You are too jacked up. You've moved from the position where you're supposed to be because you've taken the bait. Don't take the bait. Remember, there's nothing the devil can do to take away what God has said is yours. He will work on your mind. It takes me back to Eve in the Garden of Eden. There was, if you think about it, there was nothing the devil could do to take away what God had given us, in the form of Adam and Eve, what God had given mankind. The devil couldn't do anything about that. He couldn't take that away from us. But what he could do is he messed with Eve's mind, started putting ideas, and she took the bait. So as you are in this season, or you start to get frustrated, or you see a lot of things happening and you're wondering if what God said he will do is going to happen, it is going to happen. Remember, or you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling attacked, you feel like there's so many things that are happening on so many sides. All of those distractions, sideshows, frustrations, just so that you're too messed up to receive what God has already said is yours when the appointed time has come. So keep your eye on the ball. Remember God's promises. They are yes and amen. What God has said is yours is yours. It's not going to change. That job he said is yours is yours. The marriage God said is yours. The family, the children, the babies that God said you're going to have, you're going to have. Don't take the bait, because the devil will try to mess you up, frustrate you, so that when the time comes, you're not in a position to recognize that the time has come. You've moved from the position you're supposed to be in to be able to receive, or now you're in a situation where you've gotten into relationships you have no business getting into. Now you're too messed up trying to deal with heartbreaks and stuff because you moved, because the devil was bringing in situations to distract you. There is nothing the devil can do to stop or to take away what God has for you. But what the devil can do is work on you, bringing situations, messing with your head, bringing ideas that are not of God, so that when the time comes for God's promise to be fulfilled, you are not in a position to be able to receive what God has for you. And then you get bitter, and then you blame God and you say, God, but you said you're going to do this. Why haven't you done it? But the thing is, you took the bait and the devil messed with you, and now you're not in a position to receive God's promises. Don't forget, keep your eye on the ball. Don't take the bait. God's promises are yes and amen, because God is a good father and he keeps his promises. He is not a man that he should lie. What he said he will do, he will do. So this is just a happy reminder. Don't take the bait. Keep your eye on the prize. God's promises are yes and amen. That's all I have to share, and have a great day.